In my experience, haulage companies want to simplify their insurance experience as much as possible because they're often very busy managing their business. It's not about corner cutting, it's about being clear, concise and accurate. That's why at One Broker we seek to understand the challenges a business is having as early as possible so we can focus on solving them in a collaborative way. Collecting the relevant information that insurers need that will generate the best insurance terms is very important at the beginning because it will save time and money in the long run. Once we've gathered everything we need, we generally agree a strategy with you, along with a timetable for providing quotes and options as early as possible. We keep you informed of key progress or any delays along the way, so you always know what's happening. Above all else, we'll treat you as an individual. While your policies may be like those needed by other haulage businesses, we know yours has its own specific set of challenges. Whether you're just starting out or you're an established name in the sector, we'll get to know your organisation before creating a bespoke insurance solution to meet your specific needs, saving you valuable time and money. Vehicle insurance, whether for a fleet or individual vehicles, is generally the most common and makes up the largest portion of overall cost, and it typically has the most claims. Goods in transit cover for customer goods, also known as cargo, freight or even marine and transit, is vital, but it can be complex because there is a variety of contractual conditions to be met, depending on your customer. You then have employers and public liability for injury or illness caused to either employees or members of the public. This is not to be confused with road-based injuries, as they're primarily dealt with by vehicle insurance. Property-based cover, including buildings, machinery, fuel and warehouse goods for example, follows next. These can combine with other policy types or may be added to a specific motor trade type policy if there's any servicing or repair of third-party vehicles undertaken by your business. These are the main policies, but there are several others that could be considered, such as cyber insurance, directors and officers liability and personal accident. Obviously this is not a complete list, but by getting to know what you need, our team can prioritise the protection you need beyond the legally required covers. In general, there can be a perception that brokers just sell policies on behalf of insurers and collect commission. The truth is completely different, especially for the haulage sector. Having a broker that can cut through the often complex insurance market is important because protection is not solely about cost. For us, a key focus is on assisting clients, helping them demonstrate positive factors that may influence insurance underwriters so they can provide the best terms. Understanding what an ideal risk looks like for the variety of insurers in the market is therefore very important because different insurers like to work with different types of clients who have specific risk profiles, claims histories and work types. Different insurers provide benefits that may align better to certain client needs, and an experienced broker will seek to place your business with the most appropriate insurer. We are an independent broker with strong relationships in place with a panel of different insurers and their products across all relevant policy types. This panel changes over time, and that's why the insurance market exists. We'll work with you to find the right insurer to fit your business. Haulage companies are faced with many challenges. For instance, compliance with the legislation of various types, a fiercely competitive marketplace, and the employment and retention of good quality drivers. There are also a range of factors linked to insurance. For example, fleet claims need specific and time-sensitive management to achieve the best result, so you can get your vehicle back on the road as quickly as possible and minimise the cost of third-party claims. And although legislation has been changed to combat fraudulent and exaggerated claims for injuries caused on the road, it remains a huge issue for anyone who buys a vehicle insurance and their insurer. Issues also arise from goods in transit policies. This is designed to cover the items you carry or store for clients, providing financial compensation when the goods are damaged, lost or stolen while in your care. The contractual basis for carriage or storage agreed with the customer is extremely important and often causes issues when it's not arranged properly. If a loss occurs and the contractual basis is not correct, you may be underinsured on your policy, so the compensation may not match the customer requirements. If so, difficult conversations inevitably follow. If your customer provides your business with a lot of work and there is a significant difference between the cover and their requirements, something needs to give. Your company may have to cover part or all of the loss, you may lose customers and possibly damage your reputation in the process. One Broker has created a basic guide to avoid the issue, known as Incorporation of Terms, which you can find in the news section of our website. We always work with our clients to try and stay ahead of these potential issues so you can avoid as many of problems as possible. We can, yes. If your business is involved in an incident, our in-house claims team is there to help you manage the entire process. For motor claims, they will advise on the critical information needed as soon as possible before guiding you through the next steps so you can get your vehicle back on the road and minimise the cost of third-party claims. The same applies to all other claims. Our aim is to avoid delays and manage valid claims to a correct conclusion as swiftly as possible. We also periodically review claims to identify their cause and advise how they can be avoided moving forward. There are a variety of ways to reduce the frequency of incidents depending on the cause, and we use the considerable experience we've gained while looking after so many clients in the sector to help you avoid losses, working with you and your drivers to reduce disruption. There isn't much difference at all from an insurance perspective, so it can be confusing. The differences tend to be related to the types of vehicles used and the types of work undertaken. Couriers generally move smaller goods and deliver to multiple addresses, whereas hauliers often move larger loads over greater distances to fewer destinations at once. Many modern companies are a hybrid of both. Although courier and haulage companies have unique features and insurers have different tastes, the core insurance needs are the same. They also share many similar challenges, including driver management and claims process. At One Broker, we arrange insurance protection for any company that moves goods by road, ensuring that the protection is tailored to the risks faced. We've been serving the haulage market for more than 30 years now, so we have considerable experience working with many haulage companies across the UK, including national pallet networks. During that time, we've built strong relationships with many specialist insurers and used these for the benefit of our clients. Our team has a huge amount of relevant experience about the risks haulage companies face and provide proactive advice, suitable protection and ongoing support in the on-time way the industry generally needs. Customer service is at the heart of our offering and clients trust us to deliver what they need, allowing us to get to know their company and work almost as an extension of their team. If something does go wrong, our experienced claims team will guide you through the process, making it as painless as possible so you can focus on running your business. Transparency is key to what we do. Historically, an insurance broker's income is based on a percentage of the client's cost. This commission can be a large figure regardless of the amount of work undertaken. At One Broker, we typically work for a fee which we negotiate with you in advance based on the estimated amount of work required to place and manage your insurance. This gives you a much clearer picture of your costs and even saves insurance premium tax because it does not apply to fees.